Good morning and welcome to Studio 512. You guys, as we know, it's holiday party and hosting season, and our good friend Adeina Anderson is joining us now with easy decorating and hosting tips. We love you. We always love having you here in studio, and I'm always excited to see what you're gonna have. So here's the thing. Hot cocoa is like the hottest drink, right? The kind of trendy thing to do throughout the holiday season, and I can already see it, but you have really mastered this kind of hot cocoa bar idea, so tell me what's involved here.
And what's cool is that you could just pick it up and give it as a gift.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a great gift.
So this is just a great, I'm really big about Amazon, dollar store, Walmart. Like,
I love it. I'm all about convenience.
Yes,
and deals,
exactly.
Yes.
So this was just a wood crate I think I got for a couple bucks at the dollar store. And then I added some little cups here, little caramels, and what these are just mason jars.
Lovely.
And I decoupaged, which I'm gonna have you do real quick.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
But I added candy cane, all the favorite things you love to have in your hot cocoa. We got marshmallows, little Christmas peeps, just fun stuff.
I love that you mentioned the mason jars because I forget how convenient they can be. My wife and I have like a coffee bar at home, and we just kind of like changed out a few things to just make it like more aesthetic, I guess, and use the mason jars. I'm like, I forget how great these are.
Yes,
and they're so cheap.
At the end of the evening, you just cover them all.
Yeah,
so that way
so you're not
good.
wasting either.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
It's perfect to sit on the table, give it as a gift. So decoupage, have you ever decoupaged before?
I don't even think I know what that word means. Sounds like another language.
It's like thin glue.
Okay.
And all you're gonna do is brush it on to the jar. We're just gonna do it really quick, just wherever you want, because I'm just gonna show how to do this real quick.
Okay.
And it's just one quick layer. Some people like to let it dry. I like to do it when it's wet, and we're good to go. So, and then you're gonna stick, this is just tissue paper, but you could use wrapping paper, napkins, whatever you want. And then you take another layer and just kind of brush it over, and it makes it stick. Of course, we're doing TV time here, right?
Hey, that's fine. They get the point.
And then it's a little cute decorative jar.
That is so cute.
Simple, easy. You don't have to get messy with paint. So love,
what this makes me think of too? I know we're gonna talk about like some holiday party tips here in a second, but like, I feel like now, especially with like girlfriends or group of friends, like doing some kind of like craft is really big. And like, I'm thinking like making this kind of thing as a friend group would be super fun. Or even with the kiddos. Like, there's a lot you can do with this.
We did that at my party this last weekend. So fun, easy stuff. Yes.
So speaking of that, okay, you have this awesome kind of, obviously like gift exchanging is a big thing this time of year, whether it's Secret Santa or White Elephant, but you've kind of come up with something else that I personally think is genius. So kind of tell people what you did.
Yes. Well, I actually can't take credit. I did see it on, I don't know, TikTok, Insta, one of those things.
Whatever. It all recircles.
But it was so fun. Instead of worrying about spending all this money on your friends, I told all my friends, go to the dollar store, pick out 10 items of the same thing, and bring them to the party. And what you do is that friend, when it's their turn, they just throw it on the table and everybody grabs.
Which I love. Yes, we have the video on screen here.
It's so much fun. And that way you're not spending, I think each of us spent maybe $10, right? Or 15 tops. And that way everybody's having fun. It's more about the getting together. Less about what gift you're getting for each other, and then we just donate what's left over.
Well, and it's kind of fun seeing like what everyone's gonna bring. It's like, oh, what did you bring versus what did I bring, which I think is kind of fun. Was there a favorite gift that was in the bundle that you were like, oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this?
Well, I have one friend who went totally overboard. But she got
There's always one of them, right?
There's always that one, yes. But these cute little drink mixes, like espresso martini and skinny margarita. She was throwing these out, and of course all the skincare stuff.
Oh, of course, you have
It was kind of like we knew but didn't know, because I brought a cup, she brought drink mixes, we brought spa stuff.
I love it.
So it was just a great fun time.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to be able to give, and like you said, keep it cheap and affordable. That's what I love about when you're here, is you're always giving us good tips as far as that goes. So, okay, now obviously the holiday season wouldn't be the holiday season without baking and sweets, and I know you've got some tips to share on that, including a 25 days of cookies.
I've been baking like crazy. I've been home and I don't like to just sit around do nothing. So I'm doing 25 days of cookies. It's on the website. But these are just some fun, inexpensive ways to do up the cookies and give as a gift. So I've made, of course you guys get to keep this.
Oh, I love that, yes.
But I've done my family tradition, my little Mexican wedding cakes and my chocolate logs and bark and snickerdoodles and just fun. But these were just little Wilton trays, or you could just get gift boxes and fill them with the cookies and give them to the neighbors or friends. Just simple and easy.
That's genius. Also because it's like, I know it's a tradition for a lot of people to get together and make Christmas cookies, but we don't always have time for that. The holiday season can be chaotic. So if we're doing this, we get the gift from someone else, and I love that. And you can share it with other people, or you can eat it all for yourself. No judgment here. Yes.
Make some hot cocoa, sit down, watch Hallmark, eat cookies. Why not? Right?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, any other Christmas craft or hosting tips that you would share?
Well, I have some gift ideas, actually. Yes, and so these are some really cool last minute. You still have time to get these.
Okay.
So these are the Kanga coolers. These are really cool.
Very
I've
lightweight,
actually had
too.
mine for a couple years. I take it everywhere with me. What's neat is that these will keep everything cold for 7 hours, up to 7 hours.
Wow.
Without ice.
The whole day.
I know. And so all you do, and what's also really cool is you put your items in, and then look, it's got a little sneaky pack.
I love that.
And so I have some in here right now, like I have my Gatorades, and then it just keeps them cold without having to worry about leakage and all that kind of stuff. So they're online. It's a great company, and like I said, I've had mine for a couple years.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then I have a friend. I love to bring friends' items on.
Yes, you do.
And this is a gift from my mom, and I know she can't see, so we can show it.
Close your eyes if you're watching.
I know. So these are stones from Michigan. And he polishes them and makes jewelry. Steve Nip, little shout out to you.
What?
Beautiful jewelry.
That's
and so he has a
crazy.
website you can order on. It's online. And then this other one here is such a cool thing. It's the official Honky Tonk Texas. And I'm gonna move this cooler so you can see. But it's called Stake Your Claim.
Okay.
And you get a piece of Texas. Look how cool you get.
That's nuts. That's
cool
crazy.
Idea. So you can buy like a 1 square foot or up to, I think, 10 square feet. But it's a really cool gift that you can give someone. You know, those people that have everything, you just don't know where to get them.
Absolutely.
Stake Your Claim. Such a cool thing. And you get stickers and coffee mugs and all that.
And like
fun
what a great
stuff.
surprise, because I never would have thought like I could own a little piece of Texas. So.
Exactly. My husband, even though we own a little piece of Texas, he thinks this is the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah. Okay, Adeina, we're just about out of time, but really quick, tell me what's ahead for you in January in 2026.
Well, I've got a big Texas thing going on right now. My husband and I started with the barbecue, so the best of Texas barbecue. We're up to like 25, so that'll be coming out. And then just some really cool Texas things like Cattle Lake and just some East Texas stuff. North, like everywhere in Texas. I'm going to show you how to do weekend trips, day trips, all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay, well, I told you before, I'll be looking forward to that because I can't wait to explore more of Texas. So, Adeina, thanks so much for being here and happy holidays.
Back to you.
All right, well, for more information on Adeina's tips shared today, visit creativelifestyles.tv or check her out on social media at Adeina Anderson.